recording.
Right?
First,
When do we want to go?
the first thing that people are gonna hear is "Ay."
Right?
Well,
That's how we're gonna. That's how we're gonna start every podcast.
You could just edit it.
No, we don't edit things here.
Seriously?
No.
Yeah, we raw
Oh
dog
my
it.
god. Oh god.
Yeah, we like to go in raw.
Oh, ew, okay.
Just realized this is the intro to it, and what this is actually gonna be it if we ever actually put this out there.
Oh my god.
Nope, that's how we're doing it. Okay, welcome back to the Toxic Squad podcast. Hope you guys are enjoying what we're saying. So we're gonna launch Scriblio or not?
No, that's not how we. It's not how we do it. We're just gonna have it be a black screen so no one gets any entertainment out of it.
I mean, it's just gonna be the Discord. It's just gonna be
fine.
a Discord screen of just the three of our logos talking.
That works.
Alright, well, I'm Lively. Would you two
yeah,
like to
I'm-
introduce yourselves?
I'm gonna go by my game, my online presence, which is Little Yim Yum.
Just gonna call
Just
him
call
Little.
me- Just call me Little.
Because the other part is stupid.
Well, you don't like Yim Yum?
It's inappropriate.
How is
What?
that inappropriate, dog?
For it.
It sounds like the noises an Asian girl makes when she farts.
Oh my god. Okay, that's just
Yum.
you. That's just you.
Yeah, it's the sounds you make when you fart. Not
Oh.
Asians.
My bad. I forget that I'm not Asian. I just watch a lot of anime.
And
You
hentai.
watch way too much.
And hentai. I have hentai playing in the background as we speak on my phone. I have my iPad and my phone just both playing hentai simultaneously. And Reina,
I
would you
really-
like to
I really
introduce
like-
yourself?
Yeah, Reina. What's your name, Reina?
She goes by Himoto Reina, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
call her
Goes by
Himoto.
Night Angel X1.
No, I don't.
Night Angel? We're just gonna call you X1.
No.
I'm just gonna call you Night.
Oh god.
Can we call you Black since
No,
Night and Black?
should I say it like how should I say it like in my weird voice?
You have
You mean your regular voice?
No, I have a weird voice.
oh,
That's not what I
no,
meant to
this
send.
this is my regular voice. I have a weird voice too.
Neat.
I keep wheezing.
Oh my god.
I made us a thing. I made us a logo. It's beautiful. It's everything we ever wanted.
Does it have what?
It's very simplistic.
It's simple. It's good. It's good to be simple.
Yeah, it's very simplistic. I made it in like a minute and a half.
Did you make it in MS Paint?
No,
He
I made
did.
it using Canva. I just the only thing that isn't really what I did. I didn't make the symbol or the other thing, but I made the Toxic Squad. I just typed it out.
Yeah.
I stole in the big picture
a
of
font.
things. I stole a bunch of people's stuff and then put it into something to make it my own.
Yeah,
And that's
I
how
mean,
I've lived my entire life.
Well, it's not necessarily
everything ever, though.
plagiarism.
Yeah. No, I mean
Borderline.
Just borderline.
everything that
Oh
has
crap!
ever
I
been
got
made
rid of
is
my
based on
notepad.
Oh. Wait, did
Well,
you
that sucks.
deleted Notepad plus plus?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Notepad plus plus. That thing sucked.
It was just Notepad.
It was Nemo Memo Notepad.
On
It saves. Okay, so the first topic is coronavirus. What are your guys' thoughts?
Weed out the weak.
It sucks. I
Just
hate Corona.
because they're old does not mean they're weak.
Ooh, also, people with asthma, young kids, babies, anyone with a weak immune system. Just kill them all.
Every human.
That means that I should be dead by now. I have a terrible immune system.
I eat ass, so I have a great immune system.
Oh my god. Ew. This is
Would you
wonderful.
consider yourself a fart rapist?
Oh my god.
Nope, I'm gonna tongue punch that fart box if you know what I'm
Oh
saying.
my.
I hate
Oh, I
that.
want
I
to
hate
throw
that
up
phrase
now.
so
I
much.
really just want to throw up right now. Oh god.
No, but coronavirus sucks. Everything is boring. I have to spend time with these two.
Before us, all you would do was just jerk off in your room alone, so hey, you're
That's
welcome.
not true. I didn't jerk off in my room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a shaming fetish, so I like to do it in the mall or at daycares.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, you're
Not
going
the
to
mall,
jail.
but-
I think you're going to jail now. Oh my god.
I don't have a filter. I should probably
This is
mention
gonna
that
get
now.
bad.
He also is dyslexic.
Oh yes,
So he can't see.
that's. I can't see words.
Yeah.
They don't
don't
exist.
Oh my god.
Which brings us to our next topic of conspiracy theories.
Okay,
What?
Jesus Christ is a time traveler.
What?
Do you want me to elaborate?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so Jesus Christ is a time traveler because at the time, he has many cures and abilities that in today's society that we have. So, he just simply traveled back in time and is a time traveler. Like
You can't turn wine in. Oh wait, turn water into wine. Like, what are you talking about?
No, but
Abilities
you
that
have
he-
you have the little Dasani grape things that they're like, this tastes like shit. Wine tastes
And then you
like
just
shit.
put, like
It's the
3
same.
shots of tequila, and
Yeah,
everyone gets drunk and they don't know the difference.
yeah, exactly. Everything
don't-
Jesus did is explainable by today's standpoint, except the walking on water. But I mean,
Jet skis.
No, I don't think. How do you know he had?
It's a
jet-
reflective pool. It's not that high. It's not that deep.
yeah, exactly.
He brought back the reflective pool just to walk on it.
I mean, we don't know what kind of technology a time traveler would have at that point. I mean, that could just be explainable like 5 years from now. Actually, coronavirus has set us back like 10 years from now.
I think he would have brought back a gun so that he didn't get crucified.
No, but he knew when he was born. Like, he was like, man, I'm Jesus Christ. I have to go back in time and die. Alright, I'll do it.
It's just a loop.
It's just a loop. It's
There's
just
one guy that's born one day and he's like, God damn it, I'm Jesus. Time to invent the time machine.
Bro, what if one of us is like the grandparents of Jesus?
I want to be the great uncle of Jesus Christ so that I can watch him go back in time.
That would be it, man. See? Conspiracy theories. Jesus Christ is a time traveler. Irrefutable proof.
Jesus Christ is my
Irrefutable
nephew.
irrefutable proof.
It's not Jesus Christ is a time traveler, it's Jesus Christ is my nephew. Who just happens to be a time traveler.
Oh yes.
It's a side gig.
It's a side gig.
His real passion is EDM.
What if it was like a complete accident? Like the guy just happened to work and like he was the janitor of some like fucking super secret science facility, and he just accidentally stumbles into a time traveler, gets sent back in time, and then he just starts doing good deeds and curing people because like he knows how to, because it's just so common in the
Because the
future.
janitor obviously has a medical degree.
No, because in the future, like, I mean, I know how to give CPR and, like, shit like that.
I don't. It's probably something I should learn.
Yeah, but it's, like, super common. Like, life-saving stuff that they didn't know back then is super
Well,
common
you
now,
go
and it's
on-
only going to
you-
get
how
more
do-
common. Like,
How do you do CPR? You're supposed to like press down deep, right?
yeah,
You're
you
supposed to,
break
like,
their... You
almost
break... No, you do. Sometimes.
You do break their ribs.
No, not their ribs.
You're supposed to.
You basically
Well,
collapse their fucking breastplate.
Oh, you mean like that little like kind of
Flat bone in the center of your
Actually,
chest.
that
You can
connects all
actually
your
break-
ribs together.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can break ribs doing it, yes.
You can break anything.
Well,
It takes 15 pounds of force to break your kneecap if you push it from the top.
You know, it takes...
how do you know this? Like, was this a Snapple fact or something?
A
Like-
Snapple
Snapple?
fact?
What the fuck are Snapple facts?
Wait, you don't know what Snapple facts are?
No.
Look up Snapple facts. Just
I'm
look it
searching
up.
it right now. Let me Snapple facts.
They're on like the
Let's get on-
lids of Snapple bottles.
God damn it!
And then you like they give you interesting facts.
What the
This
hell?
is
Is
like
Snapple?
Tomato is a fruit. Tomato is a vegetable.
Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons.
Yeah,
Snapple facts.
Snapple facts. So
Slugs have 4 noses.
yeah, see.
Oh, okay.
Camels have 3 eyelids. This is a great website. I might browse this in my free time. There's hundreds of these, dude.
Yeah, I know. There's one for each bottle of Snapple.
This has
Theodore
just
Roosevelt
turned-
was the only president who was blind in one eye.
See, we've turned him onto Snapple.
I'm learning already.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
legs of bats are too weak to support their weight. That's why they hang. They can't support the weight of their body on their little feeble legs, so they just hang.
I mean, my grandma does the same thing. It's not that
Yeah,
weird.
but she hung from her neck, not her feet.
No, that's my uncle. I'm getting them mixed up. I mean, it was her son, but yeah. She took
Wait.
pills.
Let's go.
Oh. The weight of the moon is 81 billion tons.
It's interesting, Chris.
Wait, so this is interesting. Bamboo can grow 3 feet in 1 day. The bamboo in Minecraft grows really fast. I wonder if that's why they made it grow really fast. It's
Oh
'cause
my
it
gosh!
actually does in
Fuck
real life.
off! Fuck off!
Well, they must have done their research somehow. That's
oh
why
yeah,
they made
Minecraft
bamboo
is so
grow really fast.
It's just so fucking accurate.
Yeah, have you never seen the floating dirt islands of '86?
This-
Real interesting
Minecraft.
read.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on.
Do you remember the
I
Summer
never
of
know
Love?
what's going on though.
Do you want
Summer
to
of
bring up
Love?
Black
Is that a
Lives
song?
Matter real quick? I mean, yeah.
No, that's not something that I really want to.
I don't think
we don't.
we
We're just
should.
gonna breeze over the riots and pretend that people aren't dying
Hey,
in the
it's
street.
not in my country. It's
Yeah.
not in my problem.
You saying that racism doesn't exist in Canada? Is that
No,
what you're
I'm just
saying?
saying
Racism doesn't exist anywhere. It's a lie.
racism is
Oh my god.
America is the only place that has racism.
No.
Exclusive. It's like it's a character trait.
Yes, I mean, there's definitely not slave trades going on in other countries. It's
That's
just
not
America.
racism. That's just good business.
Oh my god.
Classic.
I think you're asking like the 2.5 people who actually watch this are going to
2.5. What do you mean? We're
Well-
gonna have some disabled cripple in a wheelchair watching our video.
No, 2.5 men.
Hello,
We're gonna get a
hello the half
child.
person.
We're gonna have a
Hello
child
the
watch
half person
this.
that's gonna watch this.
No, it's gonna be like little Timmy and his snow cone.
Oh,
They're
no.
gonna stumble
Maybe that's-
upon Toxic Faggot Squad.
I don't know.
What
I
is-
always used to watch this YouTuber, and he would always say like the 9 3/4 people. I'm like, why not?
That's Harry Potter.
I know, but he would always call them people. He would be like, yeah, the 9 3/4
Yeah, they're
people who watch my
magicians.
videos. Yeah. So then there could be half numbers. Yeah. His YouTube like videos had nothing to do with Harry Potter though.
So how
that
far is too far when it comes to racist jokes?
Probably saying that white people are better. I'd say that's a bit of the line.
White people are fucking awful though. Real talk, white people
Oh,
suck.
I mean, so is everyone.
Yeah.
I mean
yeah.
specifically
I
white
agree.
people. Panera bread is a cancer.
No, I love Panera Bread. No, you can't
bread
do
is
that.
what?
Have-
Are you
Have you
white?
never had their bread bowls?
Oh,
Have you never had their
uh,
amazing bread bowls? You are missing out.
Panera bread is
You
like
have-
cardboard.
No, you have never had. You must have never had their bread bowls. Oh my god, they are little like
That looks
Ah.
disgusting.
what? Did you look at the bread bowls?
It looks like they filled bread. They filled a bun with chowder.
Bro, that's white people
Yeah.
food right there.
It's amazing though. It tastes so good. Oh my god. I used to eat
Raina
that
likes
so
it, and
much.
she's not white, so how is
Yeah.
it white people food?
Yeah.
There's what do you mean it's white people food? There's like 12 grains of salt in there. It's too much for white people.
It's too spicy.
It's too spicy for my tongue.
Oh, I want tacos
Oh my
now.
god. Oh god.
I'm white,
You
by
always
the way.
want tacos, though. You always want tacos.
Bro, I
I'm
had.
pretty sure everyone knew you were white. I don't think anyone could ever assume that you were not.
I just want to clarify that I am in fact a Caucasian male of legal age, ladies.
And descent.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
women. Come at me.
Female. Hit up my
Those of
DMs.
the feminine gender.
Self-promote
Email
your
him
Instagram
at
right now.
lively.
My Instagram is. Oh, I don't have an Instagram.
Seriously? Oh no, you gotta create one now. No, just for this purpose, you have to create one. Go do it now.
I have a Tinder. Hit me up on my Tinder. I'm
How
wheelchair Ike.
Can you even find people on Tinder?
More
Is
like
that,
wheelchair
is that a
guy.
thing?
Ike. I'm wheelchair Ike on Tinder.
Oh god.
Add me if you come across me.
Oh my god.
My profile picture is of iDubbbz in a wheelchair, but with solely Mike Wazowski face swap
Okay.
photoshopped on top of his face.
No, this is not funny anymore. That's not. No. That's just ridiculous.
That's my profile picture. The rest of them are me. So if you hit,
We got here from Jesus is a time traveler.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
Wait,
think
isn't
if you
time
were
traveling just teleporting to the past?
yes,
Yeah. But like, if he was actually a time traveler, why would he go back to like?
because he
don't know.
knows his role
Like-
is to
like-
Bitches
create.
and get money, obviously.
No, his role is to create a religion that will cause millions and millions of deaths.
Damn.
Oh. So he is actually like.
The only reason it didn't cause billions is because there's not enough people back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe he knew that Christianity would take over the world.
I mean,
No
maybe.
offense to anyone who lives in Asia. I probably shouldn't say what I was gonna say.
Do you want me to say my black people thing?
No.
Okay.
No,
That's-
oh my god, no.
Well, this
Why-
is never going on
everyone
the
is
internet,
gonna-
so
ev-
you can say whatever you want, because this is never going out on the internet, because you're never going to find the time to actually post it.
I will absolutely post this. I will post
You
it.
have to make a new YouTube channel.
I will post
for
it
it.
tomorrow. Oh, I have to make a new YouTube. I need to create a new email for it too. All right, I'll
Just
do all
name
of
it
that.
Toxic Squad podcast at email.
Are we talking about creating this like in the podcast, in our first podcast? What was?
Yeah, obviously.
Like,
Bro, it's
obviously,
scuffed.
we have put no work into this whatsoever. We're just
Exactly.
I just
That's how we're
on
gonna
a
do it.
whim
We're gonna learn.
downloaded OBS Studios, and now we're making a podcast.
We're
'cause
gonna
fuck
learn
you.
as we go.
You
That's how this thing works.
I don't have an
You need to
editing
edit.
software. This will be raw.
Oh
Hey,
my
all
God.
you have to do
Like-
is put it into Blender, cut the first like 3 seconds where it was just pure silence, and then
No,
Just-
the
just-
silence stays.
No.
silence stays. Everyone be quiet for at least 15 seconds now.
Why?
Shh. Okay, on to mental health.
Oh yes, the simplest of topics. If you're depressed, you're a faggot, and I should know I'm depressed.
And he's a faggot.
Well, looks like we can't put this on Twitch.
You're not even gonna censor the words.
Should I?
Yes, you should. You should censor the hard ones, not like fuck, shit, bitch. All those are fine, but
Cunt?
probably the N word and the other F word are
No,
bad.
I haven't said the N
But
word.
Not yet. We haven't.
Nobody.
I'm
should
not
say
going to say the N word. I'm white.
Exactly.
I
You
live.
can't.
I live by that that creed, that white people should can't say
Yeah.
the N word. It's just not
That-
physically.
Just
I mean, I
stop.
just can't.
Stop,
I just
okay? You're
physically
gonna-
can't. Say,
You sound like you're gonna throw up. So stop. No, ew. Okay, I'm.
Let me just stick
Oh,
my
that's
fingers
gross,
down into my
yeah.
USB lens.
Please don't actually throw up on your keyboard.
Oh,
Have you ever made yourself throw up before?
no, but I have friends who have, and I make fun of them every day.
Oh my god.
That's a
Raina?
lie. I don't have
Uh,
friends.
I mean, I've made myself throw up when I felt really, really sick. That's it.
I drank
I've
baking
never done
soda.
that. I just feel sick and then
I drank a lot of baking
Die.
soda water and then threw up.
why did you
Why
drink
would
baking
you
soda
do
water?
that?
It's good for your health.
No,
Until it
it's
hits your
not.
acidic stomach, and then it's like a volcano, like one of those baking soda vinegar volcanoes, but
No,
with your
don't.
body.
I just drink a gallon of vinegar and then chug some baking soda water.
No.
Bro, your
See
stomach
what
acid
happens.
is enough. Trust me. Your stomach
you
acid
need
is
more.
enough. Oh, you need more acid?
Just
Oh,
just
okay.
ingest someone else's stomach acid. So that you have more of it.
Yeah. Chris, come here, let me throw up in your mouth.
Oh my god, this is going to such a bad place. I don't. Why am I
Reina's too
here?
innocent.
Rita is really
Ah.
innocent for this.
There's a
Innocent
reason there's
to talk
Angel in
about.
her online name.
No. You know what? The story behind that is just because I liked the song, "Angel in the Night." It was a song by what's that guy? Oh, I forgot his name. Bass Hunter. Yeah. Or Bass
Bath
Hunter.
Hunter?
Whatever. Bass Hunter, I guess.
I
That's
hunt
what his name-
bathtubs.
Lively came from a random word generator on Xbox.
Yum Yum came from Soot House,
What?
and then I added little to it.
What is
And now
Soot
Soot
House?
House is over, and I'm very upset because they
What?
say they don't need it from the money. And I'm like, well, it was funny, so then just continue to do it. But it is like also that more
I
people.
don't know. You
people
said
wouldn't
Soot
show
House,
up.
and
Yeah,
I
Soot
just
House.
thought of. Well, my mind went to like Spirited Away, like the little soot that carries the
My
the
mind
little
went to
coals.
prostitutes, but I guess that's a
Oh
different
my
story.
god!
The slut house.
Why? Oh god!
I said the Sloot House.
I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic.
The Sloot House.
That's how it works.
But no.
That's how it
It
works.
has nothing to do with speech.
That's how dyslexia works.
Yeah, see, he can't see words properly.
He can't see or hear. He's deaf
Yeah.
and blind.
When it comes to words, I'm deaf and blind.
If you're dyslexic, you're just Helen Keller in disguise.
Oh my god!
But with words.
You cannot see or hear only for words. Any other noise is fine.
Oh.
That's just. Oh, you know.
I hope we
Any
get
other
dyslexics to somehow watch this at some point, and then they'll all
So
agree.
that they cannot understand what we're saying because they can't hear.
Yes, exactly. They'll just see green boxes flashing and they'll know.
It's not even a box. Apparently dyslexia makes you not be able to see shapes either.
No, it's a box. It's a rectangular box, but it's a box nonetheless.
Oh, you mean, you're actually in the call thing. I'm just
Yes.
in it. Oh, that's what it is. Because for me, I'm just looking at the Discord thing. It's just a little circle.
I can't alt-tab because I'm recording.
Well, can't you record individual things? Screens?
No.
As you can see, we're very good at this.
I'm so glad
Do
we
we
just...
have to keep these icons for forever now?
No,
Because they're the ones
no.
that...
No, I mean,
What, you don't want
Himoto
Kawaii?
Reina will keep hers because that's Himoto.
Himota Rena.
Himoto-chan!
Himota-chan.
Oh, should I sing?
Rena Senpai.
Should I sing?
Ani-chan.
No.
Oni-chan?
Oh,
Ooh,
No, this is pouch.
ooh, Snuzzle's dick.
What? Wait. Himota. Dora.
No, Cola.
I want Dora to be turned into like some sort of hardcore rated R action movie.
I thought you were gonna
my
say
God.
Rule
She
34
yells at you to
adventure.
figure it out. She swears at you in Spanish to figure out the puzzles on your own.
Bro, that's like my real life.
And every time backpack has to give you something, it just throws up.
Just throws up the directions.
It's like, give me map, and then the fucking backpack just like rolls over and just
Hands a
vomits.
kilo of give me map. Just hands over a kilo of
Map.
meth. I said map.
Map, and like the actual map is like fucking stoned as hell, and it's just like.
No, it's just a blunt. It's just a blunt. She has to unroll it.
Boots is just a drawing, but she's on LSD, so she thinks it's a real monkey.
She's just sitting there
Like
staring
that
at the
Phineas and
screen.
Ferb. Wait, let's go back to conspiracy theories first. Did you ever watch Phineas and Ferb?
Yes.
No,
Did
How have
you
you not watched Phineas and Ferb?
that's not
You
important right
degenerate.
now.
Do you know the thing where it's like it's all in Candace's head after her two brothers died, so she's just reliving the moment?
I feel like I've heard of this, like this theory about it.
I'm sorry,
So
what's
the same
Phineas and
thing?
Who's Candace?
Shut up, you degenerate.
Okay.
So the same thing applies to the Dora thing, where she's actually just in an insane asylum, and she's
Oh my
pretending that
God.
she's on some sort of kids show, and then
Oh
she finally has a realization, just starts swearing on live television.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That
did you ever
sounds like
see
an
that clip
episode of Black Mirror.
You know
Oh,
what?
It does.
You know
Yeah.
what? I am inspired by the movie Joker.
What,
I
how
thought it
is-
was a good movie. I didn't get any message from it, which was probably a bad thing.
There wasn't a message. Let's just fucking kill rich people.
No, the message was we live in a society.
Yeah, we live.
What?
Life exists.
We exist in the... Wait. Were there any black people in that movie?
I never
I don't
watched
think
the
so.
Joker, so I'm very
I'm-
confused right now.
Yes, the therapist that gave him the pills at the beginning of the
That was
movie.
a woman. It doesn't...
Oh yes, women don't count as people. I forgot they're property. My bad.
Oh.
God.
Hippity
Why
hoppity,
do-
women are property.
Why?
Um,
Why am I here?
I'm a fraud.
Someone tell me why am I here?
Because you're on property.
Oh, if only this podcast could have music. It just like makes me
You
think
wanna
of that one
just
Britney
add
Spears song.
just add the ukulele theme throughout the entire thing and make it loop.
Of the first 5
Bing,
seconds.
Bing, bing, bing.
No, I want the what is it? The Weemoji or the Wii song, but
Wii theme?
yeah, but not the remixed one. The actual Wii theme.
10 hours of Wii.
You know what? I just want 10 hours of static noise playing
It
in the.
sounds like there's an old television in the background.
Yeah, bruh, I got.
It's just loud enough to not allow you to hear anything we say.
God. You guys don't even want anyone to watch this. That's what
You're
this sounds
expecting
like.
people to ever find it.
Yeah, I mean the only people who will
It's
find
not that we
this.
don't want people to watch it, it's just that no one will.
Yeah, no one will find
Oh.
this. If they do, hey, if you find this,
Um,
add me on, like,
I can promote it
if you
on
find
Instagram.
this, then why?
like how?
What?
Leave a
what
comment.
Made you click it
Leave a comment, please. If you even
on
get
your
to
least
this,
favorite part about the podcast.
Oh my god.
we should put
Every-
this. We should link this in some form or chat for like a very like I don't know, sensitive topic, like feminism or free
No,
Hong
no,
Kong or
no.
Black
Put this on
Lives
Pornhub.
Matter. And
Okay,
porn.
I
It'll I'll just upload this video. This
Please
podcast will be a Pornhub only podcast with no
No.
porn.
no, please don't do this. Okay, this has gone too far. I think.
My favorite part of the
God.
Monday.
No. No. Oh my god.
Bro, imagine someone saying, I wake up every week to go on Pornhub to watch your podcast. That would be
I
such
will
a
give that
goal.
person $1,000.
Oh, we all know you don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, I know I'm broke, but still.
Doesn't even have an editing software.
Oh
You know
god, I
there's
don't
free
think.
services, right?
What?
Like,
No
there's
way,
ones like...
really?
Okay, shut up.
I don't think that I would even promote this on my Instagram, which is sad.
Wow.
Wow, you're
Not even supporting the
Wow.
cause.
You're a part of this.
Oh, yeah, I know, but this is like I feel like anyone who follows me on Instagram is
Would
gonna,
not expect this.
is
Because,
yeah, they're gonna be like, why am I following this person?
you know what, we could just start with this bit right here so that they know what they're getting into.
What? Oh, everyone say the N-word, quick.
No,
Then
No.
they'll know what we're about.
no, no. You know what? This should go on TikTok. Like in like the best parts of this.
We're all
should just
put
go
it
on
at
TikTok.
1 second at a time. It's like 3,000 videos.
No. I mean the best parts of this. The funniest part should go on TikTok. That would be the best.
Funniest parts is Jesus Christ is a time traveler.
That's the
Oh
only
my
thing
God.
we've ever actually had that went well.
That was,
Other than Meth Head Dora.
That Dora.
yeah.
I don't know, when we were talking about fart rapists.
Oh,
Oh,
have
God,
you
no.
ever watched the video Conquistadora?
No, I have
No.
not.
It's such a good video. It's very racist.
So Dora takes over the world.
Because you know Conquistadors, right?
Yeah. They
It's basically
conquer.
Dora, but she's like bringing
Enlightenment.
plague-ridden blankets to the natives and causing them to fight each other. And it's,
Oh, okay.
it's a great video.
Have you ever?
She's like,
Have you
Here's
ever?
my brother Diego. Now take all the women.
Okay, hang on.
Take
I got a
over.
shameless. I got a plug right here. I got a plug. Okay, there's a book called "Rape of the Indies." It is so good that it caused the Pope, when he read it, to throw up while he was reading it. So, if
It's
you
not good.
no,
Like
Rainer,
it's
Rainer, shh.
written well.
Oh, guys. So
It's
go to
story
Amazon.
time.
Go to Amazon. Buy the hard copy of Rape of the Indies and give it a read, please.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Or just search it up on the internet. You can probably get it for free.
No, it has to be bought so that the fucking Amazon algorithm understands. People want
That-
this.
3 more people wanted it than they did before.
Wow, the Rape of the Indies sure did double in its population. How many people do you think are reading the Rape of
Only
the
the
Indies?
Pope and the original author had copies. Only the Pope.
Oh my God.
It was exclusive to the Pope.
This is terrible. This is all terrible.
That's why he enacted Sublimius Dias. I think I pronounced that awfully, and I will not attempt to do it again.
Subliminal DDoSing.
Yeah, that.
It's in the back of your mind to give your own information away. Oh great, we've run out of things to say, and now it's awkward.
I'm sorry. I stopped thinking out loud and I started thinking in my head. I apologize. I was thinking about
No, you could do that.
the the time at school where one of my friends DDoSed the fucking school.
Oh,
Like,
that
just
happened
gave
at
away
your
the
school
address?
too.
Yeah.
Ooh, you want to know what happens at my school? We get bomb threats.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
that.
that's
I
fun.
think that's every high school
Yeah.
ever.
I mean, we
Yeah.
had the same thing.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you didn't have the library across the street actually get blown up.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no,
No.
that
no.
that never
Like
happened.
they set off a bomb in the parking lot below the library a year or so ago. And,
Why?
yeah, because I don't know.
Fuck books.
All of them died,
Yeah.
but the library was closed for like a solid 4 or 5 months.
Wait, who died?
Well-
The people that set off the bomb?
Yeah, they got trapped. They set the bomb off at the wrong time, and the guy died in the car.
Oh my
It's
God.
not
There
funny.
was suspicions that they were planning on blowing up the school, having all those kids go to location that's pre-planned, and then they were gonna kill all the kids. That was just a suspicion, but that never happened because they messed up their timing.
Now we're probably gonna be on some sort of list, but that doesn't matter.
What? Because
Yeah.
I said that the thing across from me got blown up?
No, I mean,
Oh my god. You know what?
I don't
I'm
even
actually
live in a big
surprised.
city. My place has less than 100,000 people in it.
the teacher took away a kid's iPad and found 2 terabytes of not iPad laptop and found 2 terabytes of porn.
I didn't
Well,
know your school
that's
laptops had
not-
2 terabytes of storage.
2 terabytes of porn.
I mean,
Porn.
it's a high school, right? Like, high school boys, it seems like all they watch. At least that's what I thought when I was in
I
high
watch
school.
it for the story.
Yeah, sure.
Watch it for the plot.
Oh my god. You know,
That's why
I'm
you
there
watch.
for the climax of the plot and the climax of the actor.
my
I'm just there for a lot of climax.
Never my own.
oh my god.
I have ED.
I've been wearing a really hot sweater for the past 3 hours, and it's 20 degrees Celsius. Not anymore. It's 11 at night, so it's probably 13. But still, my room is warm.
I'm
And I
sorry,
have
I don't
indoor
speak
heating.
Canadian.
It's
I can't
it's,
convert.
let me get this on. 20 Celsius.
I can't convert Celsius to Fahrenheit.
It's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Bruh, it's 70 degrees.
bad.
It's not bad at all. It's really
Hey,
good.
I'm used to 50 degrees, so
Yeah, you're like the people that I used to know in
up in Canada.
college. In
Yeah.
college, like in New Jersey, everyone they love when it's 50 degrees. That's their
Yeah,
their
it's
perfect
cool. I
temperature.
read outside with a blanket in that weather.
Today was
My-
98 degrees.
That sounds like hell.
Oh, my perfect temperature is 80, so.
My
there's,
perfect temperature is 60.
That's too low. You live in Texas. Like, I can't believe that.
69 is the best, but that's a little too hot. If you know what I'm saying.
This just smells a bit.
Oh god. Oh god.
I feel like in this group, I am the one with no filter. Krys is the hype man, and then Reina is the innocent one who's like, "What the
It
fuck?
works.
Why?"
Everything doesn't match.
It's so perfect.
God. I'm just like, why am I friends with these people? Why?
I'm
She's our friend. I didn't know you were friends with.
I'm degenerate scum.
Oh my
I
god.
am naive teenager.
I'm a bottom feeder, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
No.
That's a really good one.
Uh,
So Reina, your parents were harsh.
Oh yeah. I wonder, back to those bomb threats that you guys were talking about. I
Oh,
wonder
yes, bomb threats.
If anyone was going to call in a bomb threat, I wonder why it's not like those kids that are always in the AP classes. Because we were stressed. We were so stressed all the time. Man,
I knew a kid
Why
in an
would
AP
they-
class that sold guns.
Oh my
The
god.
thing I don't understand is why would you give warning? Why wouldn't you just kill everyone?
Well, okay.
That's-
I
the
think
warning
that-
comes-
Not saying anything for 5 seconds.
The warning
No, but
comes. Okay.
But I think that the thing that kids are thinking about, they just want everyone to get out of the school. They want time off from school. They don't give a shit about the actual bomb threat. Because it's not real. It's
Oh yeah, I
not,
totally
9
was
times
like,
out of
"Hey
10,
mom,
it's
I'm
not-
very, very nervous that I'm going to die."
exactly.
And she's like, "No, you're not."
I would go. I would still go to school.
I did.
Yeah.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we all
I
died.
remember standing outside in the
I want
football
this. Sorry.
field and just waiting for 3 hours and then going home. That's
3
what
hours.
we did.
Why wouldn't you just
Yeah.
go home?
Well, I don't know. The teachers wouldn't let us go home. They were just like, yeah,
Hey,
we're
you're
gonna
gonna be
just wait
waiting
out
here for
here.
3 hours and not allowed to go back into school until it's over. So just stay here and don't go home, where you're not all in one general area where they can kill mass.
Yeah, like.
I mean, it's just so you could one person just shouts scatter, and then everyone runs away like the ants.
But seriously, like, if anyone was going to call in a bomb threat, I feel like it should be like
That's
the
why I
kids
always
that were
have-
like us.
Well, I mean, if
sorry,
you're gonna
continue.
call in a bomb threat, it's probably from one of the friends of the kid and he was like, "Hey, by the way, I like you. Don't show up to school." And they're like, "Okay," and they call.
What? I like you? What's going on here? What kind of logic is that?
Well,
What?
if they like the person, they don't want them to blow up. So they say, hey, don't go to school because it's gonna blow up. And then they're like, I don't want you to die, but I want everyone else to die.
Yeah, exactly. And then
That's-
that man that doesn't.
They speak it. Everyone who bombs speaks in improper sentences. So that's
It's-
that's how you know if they're gonna do it or not. That's the telltale sign.
I don't know.
Oh, back to the topic of mental health. Bullying in
but I-
schools.
I was gonna say that's why I always have the TikTok like soundbite on like a clock, so I can play it at max volume whenever there's a bomb threat in class. Just have it in my
Oh my
backpack
God.
and have
My
my
ringtone
locker
is
just start
gunshots.
ticking.
My ringtone is gunshots. I got arrested on a plane.
Did you actually?
No? Maybe?
I feel like that's
No.
something that would happen. Oh wait,
No.
huh?
No? No?
Raina, call him right now. If we hear a gun, if we hear
No,
a firing
you-
squad, we know it's legit.
You've heard my ringtone. Oh, yeah. Because after that, an event like that is going to happen, I would still keep the same fucking ringtone.
This time, just add more guns.
Keys in your backpack too.
No, this time the ringtone just yells active shooter. Just
Oh
yells
my
it.
God. It just screams fire.
No, active shooters way worse. No, Allah Akbar.
Oh my God.
Allahu Akbar.
Oh my God.
It just screams that. You're at the phone. You're in line waiting to go through customs, and you're texting your mom, and then like she calls you, and it just goes, Allah Akbar.
Thinking about like that
The
made me think
worst
about
kind of people.
it made me think of Ahmed the Dead Terrorist
Yeah.
from Jeff Dunham. And I was thinking like, oh, what if it said silence, I kill you instead. Oh, that would be interesting. I think you'd actually make friends though if it said silence, I kill you, because
You probably would.
anyone who watches Jeff Dunham would be like, oh, you're cool.
Yeah, I totally watched that show that I know everything about.
It's a stand-up comedian
It's a
asshole.
comedy. Yeah, it's a comedian.
Stand-up comedian asshole.
Well, I'm sure he has some recordings.
What? Never mind.
Do you watch Netflix? Like he has specials on Netflix.
Yeah, so it's a show.
We're not plugging
No,
Netflix here.
yes,
We're not plugging
comedy
Netflix. We're
specials.
Hulu only. We're
Oh
Hulu
my
only.
God. Hell no.
Or Hulu only.
I like only watch Netflix pretty much. Even though I have Hulu, I like. What? Why did you?
We're Hulu
Why
only.
did everyone leave?
We're Hulu only.
Well, why did you leave? Why did you leave?
What is going on?
You left me alone and took
How
her.
did,
and took
how
her
did I
away.
get? How did I get both me and Reina when I moved? Just there we go.
There we go.
We're Hulu only.
I'm just
Time to ban
going-
Reina. She
Okay.
defiled everything that we stand for.
I can't
don't
believe
care.
you watch Netflix over Hulu.
I feel like the punishment should be talking to you guys rather than
Not
not talking to you guys. So,
Damn.
Well, I cut. Wait, are you into BDSM then?
oh gosh. Oh, where is this going? Where is this conversation going? I need to know.
Big dick, small men.
Oh, so not bondage and all that other stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
you thought we were. No, I'm just.
Like actual BDSM, not.
We should should just steal a bunch of other people's jokes and then just say them in less funny tones.
Less funny context as well.
Yeah, because I just started thinking of Game Grump's bad jokes compilations. And it was like, there's a dwarf that escaped from prison who said he could talk to spirits, and on the news it was a small medium at large.
That's not funny.
Ha 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 ha!
That's not funny. Sorry.
Funny to me.
I can breathe through my nose if you want me to.
What? Oh my god. So you're a mouth breather? Mouth breather? Is that what
Why
you're
can't I
saying?
breathe through my nose now?
What the hell?
No, when I talk, I breathe through my mouth.
Oh my god. What is going on? Oh.
Or breathing. It's an exercise.
You guys are doing yoga right now? Is that what you're doing?
I only do naked yoga. It's more relaxing.
I only watch naked yoga.
Bob Avon.
How long have we been going for?
I only watch naked yoga. We have been going for...
Imagine if you weren't recording this entire time.
46 minutes.
That's it? God damn it, dude. You gotta fill another 40 minutes.
We don't need
Oh,
to...
God. I just need to read the Boo Movie script. That's how we'll
No,
end this.
we will not be
Entire
reading the
No.
movie script.
No, please don't. Not again.
Well,
Not again.
Please.
Raina, you don't
Did you ever-
even know.
it
Did
was
you ever
great.
watch the B movie after that?
No, I didn't watch the B movie. I really, honestly, I wish I could take your voice and dub,
Just
dub
dub the entire
with
B
it.
movie.
And dub the B movie with it. That'd be great.
That'll be my next. That'll be my only ever passion project.
That's your finale.
Dubbing the entire B movie with just my voice.
Yes.
I'm not giving the characters any other voice. It's just the same voice.
Oh my god.
So all deaf people will just have no idea who's talking.
And just sub it. With like...
No.
Okay, no? Okay, my bad.
Deaf people
Okay,
can't
both
see.
of you...
They're
Both.
like Helen Kellers, but for anyone who has a disability, it's just Helen Keller.
Don't you have asthma?
Hey, that's not a disability.
That's a
That's
disability.
a birth growth.
That's a
I have
disability.
hiccups now.
No,
She has
that's
hiccups.
asthma isn't a disability. It's an enhancement.
For what? So you can just, like, fail at breathing properly?
Yeah, it's
You can't do
choose,
that.
You choose some perks and you gotta have some negatives. If you never played D&D, asthma's just my negative.
Oh
negative.
my god.
My D&D character was perfect, except they were scared of water.
I remember you saying that. Oh, mine had an irrational anger towards goldfish.
Did you have a lot of goldfish? Was there a
Well-
backstory behind that?
I forget what it was. Because I haven't done it like since quarantine. We started a campaign and then quarantine hit like a week after.
Have you ever heard of the Pain Olympics?
Yes.
I have.
You have?
No, I have not. Hiccups, okay?
I have not heard of the Pain Olympics.
Don't look it up.
Yeah, it's not. I've never watched it, but I know of it.
Ooh. Well, let me tell you some stories.
It basically just goes from everything being nice to like people getting their legs chopped off to
Oh my
animals
God.
being shot to people getting burned alive and
No,
It
it's
sounds like a horror movie.
It's like dick and ball torture times 10.
What the hell? I've never heard of that either.
what?
You don't know dick and ball torture?
No.
Have you ever heard of Schlatt?
No. What is any of this? Like, do you guys just spend your time looking up obscene ways to
Well, I
hurt
mean, Jay Schlatt
someone?
is a YouTuber, so
No, I have no idea. I just automatically
like
assumed
dick
it was
and
some
balls.
scene.
You don't like dick and ball?
like dick and balls.
Oh my god.
No, but dick and ball torture. It's like
It's an actual
Pretty,
thing?
it's
Yeah.
pretty self-explanatory.
it's a whole category on Pornhub.
Oh, it's a kink. Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What did you think it was?
I thought that it was like an actual method of torture.
It's an
Like,
anime.
what? Are you serious?
No.
No. I thought you were saying it's some sort of hentai.
No. I mean, probably.
Yeah, probably. Oh my god.
Rule 34.
It's probably if
Why
it were a
does everyone
hentai.
go
It would...
quiet as soon as I say anything?
What do you mean?
No.
Do you want to talk about Rule 34?
No, I don't want to get this thing
I still have
plummeted at the very
hiccups.
bottom of the algorithm.
Hey,
Raina, just go butt chug some water and then it'll be done.
butt chug some bog water. It
Butt
just
chug some bong water and ketamine.
Ew.
we get you so fun. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought my hiccups were gone.
Just lace your asshole with a gram of cocaine
What?
and then have someone
Are we-
sniff it.
So these are new ways of getting rid of hiccups that I've never heard before.
Roofie.
Just roofie yourself.
Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not in the same room as you guys right now.
Well, I'm not in the same room as him either.
Well, no,
What,
as
Probably
me?
punched me in the face.
I mean,
didn't
as
bring
both
up
of you.
roofies.
Yes, we have roofies on the go.
Yeah, I take them like Tic Tacs.
Oh my god.
I take them like I take horse tranquilizers once every 3 hours.
I don't know, but
I
have
have
you?
no feeling in either of my legs anymore.
So we're gonna go back to the whole butt chugging thing. Are we gonna explain what that is? Or just gonna
we're not
leave
going
it
to
at that?
Coachella, brother. We're not going
Oh.
to Coachella.
No.
This happens at Coachella?
Yeah, bro, it happens
Oh
at
my
frat
God.
parties. It's probably happening down the street. Real
Okay,
talk.
I've been to frat parties, and I've never seen that happen, so...
Your frat parties aren't lit.
Oh no, Rutgers is known for their parties.
You gotta.
I'm really sorry for
They're
my
not-
hiccups.
You got something in your throat there?
They're not gonna butt chug tequila.
Oh, that's what that is? You take alcohol through your ass?
Yeah,
Oh, alright, well, that sounds painful.
it
Well,
is.
That sounds like it would
Don't
burn.
assume anything that is not meant to be there. It usually hurts.
Oh, but I mean, alcohol, I mean, that sounds like it
Yeah,
would
you
burn.
Just, you just put a fucking funnel in there and then you just let it rip.
Just
Ew.
Put a funnel in.
fun fact of the day. This should be on those Snapple. These should be on those Snapple caps. You can fit 2 raccoons up your ass. Because raccoons can fit into about a 4-inch area, and your ass can spread to about 8 inches. So in theory, you can shove 2 raccoons up your ass.
Yeah, but that's wide. What about depth?
How deep is your...
How deep can your asshole go?
Let me shove a,
I mean,
shove
don't
a
they
ruler
say,
up
like-
there.
Oh, God. I mean, don't they say, like, your intestine is, like, I don't remember.
27
It's,
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's not in a straight line.
really
It's
long.
all
Yeah.
windy,
Windy.
roady.
well, I mean, raccoon bends.
Let me
Raccoon
hey girl, let me straighten those intestines.
Hey, you want me to straighten those intestines for you?
God, ew. What is wrong with you guys? Oh my god.
You're the one who said raccoon bends.
A raccoon bends. Why do you think? Why have we gone on this path? This is the worst thing we could have ever.
I didn't bring up butt chugging. I'm just gonna elaborate on the topic.
Now that you've brought it up, let me elaborate my enhanced knowledge of the topic.
My first-hand experience.
My vast superior knowledge of butt chugging.
My first-hand experience.
Take it from a guy who does it on the rack.
That's the only way I drink now. Through the butt.
I get my tongue has no more taste buds, so now I have to chug it through my ass.
What if we had taste buds on the bottom of our feet?
God,
What? So every time you just step in
Tasting
like
your-
puddles, you just taste the dirty water.
oh, you'd always be tasting like the
Your
the
sock
sweat
sweat.
from your foot.
Yeah, you would be like licking your shoes all the time.
I want
That's
to have
disgusting.
I want to have a nose on my big toes.
So you just smell.
You're gonna smell your feet the entire time, all day, every day.
When you inject black tar heroin, do you go between your fingers or between your toes?
What?
I go between my elbows.
What?
Just put my elbows together, and then poke in between them and see which elbow gets injected.
Correct answer was just straight into the fucking jugular, but alright.
Straight into the dick.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna dock a heroin needle.
Bro.
You guys need to go to the hospital now, I think. Just go now.
No,
No.
I've been. They don't help.
Does it...
Well, yeah, you got a. Well, it wasn't illegal since you signed a document. You got unethically kidnapped for about a week.
Yeah.
let's
Let's just stop talking about that now.
It took me a while to
What, did you sign an
understand
NDA?
what was going on.
No.
Did you sign an NDA
Fucking
and
sign
you
an
can't
NDA.
talk about?
I didn't sign an NDA, but when the guy standing in front of you decides to fucking urinate himself, it's kind of like not okay.
There were more people in that room?
Is this back to the
I thought
mental
it was
health
just
topic?
you.
That's what's going
Yeah,
on.
we're going back to the mental health topic. It looks like.
I thought it was just you in that room. I didn't know there was
No.
like a colony of people.
Yeah, I know. It's a colony.
A colony of miscreants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
low risk miscreants is what we were called.
I don't think you're classified as low risk, bud.
Oh my god.
I didn't threaten to kill anyone.
Oh, God.
Well, that's
This
not
is
true.
getting too. This
Pe-
is getting too real. I think this is going to too
That's
real
the point.
of a place. Oh my gosh.
It makes it relatable.
Yeah, everyone can relate to wanting to kill themselves.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
suicide is a common thing these days.
Oh. Everyone is going to just feel so sorry for you. It's not just gonna be me anymore. It's everyone.
What do you
Sorry.
think?
Suicide proven more popular than reading.
I think so. Soon.
Well, considering
Let's
that
get those
suicide
numbers up.
Considering that depression makes you less likely to read because it makes you like less interested in it or something. I've read something about it. Where if you're depressed, you don't want to read things because you feel unmotivated to finish it or whatever. You just can't read in general, so you don't have any problem with that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm illiterate.
That's writing.
Pretty sure that's reading. Literacy is reading
Yeah.
and writing, dumbass.
Yeah.
The guy that can't read is telling you
Okay.
what a word means. You should feel awful about yourself.
Is it weird that they send illiterate people to deliver written messages?
Oh?
Oh, wait, the reason they did that is so they couldn't read the information on them. That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
smart.
No.
Yeah?
Oh my god, that epiphany right there.
I'm such a genius. Look at me
Oh
go.
god. Why do I still have these hiccups? God damn.
'Cause
I'll give you $20 if you stop hiccuping.
I can't.
I'll PayPal you.
And
I'm sorry, I only do it in CSGO.
Oh my god, did you really just insult my currency like that?
Yes. Oh my god.
Just because you have, I don't know, 10 times the population doesn't mean you get to make fun of my currency.
No, it's just like I think every kid has like bought a book at some point and was like looked at the back near the barcode and it's like, oh, it's $29.99. That's terrible. And then they're looking at the Canadian price. And it's like it's actually $19.99.
See, but I look at the Canadian price and I'm like, oh my god, that's terrible. And then I have nothing else to go off of. That's my price.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you how the U.S. feels, though. No.
See, the U.S., it's... Canada is basically... We just pay more for things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Well, also you pay less. Like, you have fucking Tim Hortons, which is like Canadian Starbucks.
We have Starbucks.
Wait, don't we have
which
Tim
is more
Hortons?
popular than Tim Hortons.
I haven't seen any Tim Hortons in the U.S.
That's because Tim Hortons is Canadian exclusive for the most part.
No, I thought there was Tim Hortons in the U.S. I could have
I
sworn.
think northern
They
parts.
have Tom Thumbs.
Tums.
Now I'm looking it up. I need
What,
to know.
American Tim Hortons?
Yeah. I need to
So
know, because I could have sworn I'd
wanted to
seen one.
find a Dunkin' Donuts for the longest time in
Yeah.
America. It's the most underwhelming bullshit.
Yeah.
American runs on
you
Dunkins.
don't go to. Yeah, but you don't go to Dunkin'. Like Dunkin' is.
Call
You
it
want a
Dunkin'.
good coffee?
I went to Dunkin' Donuts to try their donuts, and it was very underwhelming.
You got a Krispy
Yeah,
Kreme.
it's not good.
Have you ever heard of something called the Donut Mill?
No.
That might just be a Canadian or like really local thing.
Like the best.
I don't know.
donuts
Have you
I've
heard of
ever-
Lago Donut?
Negative.
Oh, it must be a fucking Canadian or a local thing.
Wait, was
Well, if it was Canadian, then I would.
Was it Canada who like backed up the Krispy Kreme to like miles and miles? When Canada finally got a Krispy Kreme.
Yes,
Okay.
that is a fact.
What happened to Krispy Kreme?
I don't know.
When Canada got its first Krispy Kreme, like it was the
Do you butt
drive-thru
chug
line?
Krispy Kreme
the
donuts?
drive. Oh my god. The best donuts I've ever had were duck donuts. Duck donuts are amazing.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
They stuff a duck with donuts and then
No,
defeather it.
no.
I'm
Have
sorry,
you ever
but
had
the
a
Mexican
maple?
the Mexican taco truck doesn't sell donuts. That's
Have
the
you
only
ever
place I
had-
go
It
to.
does sell ducks though.
Oh my god.
Have you ever had beaver tails?
Yo, have you ever just walked
No.
down the street and you see
Bro,
like some
beaver tails are
fucking
the best.
huge family just fucking sitting there folding up tacos and foil, like really shit foil, and then you just walk up and they're like, "Hey, $2 a taco," and then you give them $8 for 4 tacos, and then those are the best tacos you're ever gonna get. It has to be like a really shitty beat up old pickup truck with like the paint like thinning, maybe it's like maroon or brown, and then it's like a Mexican family just chilling in the back of it with like one of those flat pans that they're grilling on, like a big old griddle. That's the best tacos you're gonna get, dog.
Oh, by the way, Tim Hortons is in the U.S. I was like, why? I feel like I've heard of that. I've definitely seen it somewhere. Yeah, it's on the East Coast.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
but
yes, I've had a
tails-
beaver tail. I've had many beaver tails.
Wait, you went to Canada, right?
I lived in Canada for about a year. Yes.
Where at? Were you in BC?
Montreal, motherfucker.
Oh, well, that's on the opposite side of what I thought you were.
No, but I rolled that shit up, crushed it up, and snorted it through my fucking esophagus. You can't snort through your esophagus. I'm tired.
Oh, you confused me. Yeah, but beaver tails are awesome. They're basically you know what elephant ears are, right?
I mean, the ears of an elephant.
No, like the
Is that what you-
dessert. The dessert.
Plant?
called
No,
elephant ears.
no idea.
I know the
No.
plant.
It's like a crispy bread with like
Why are
cinnamon
we talking
sugar on
about?
it.
How did we talk about food like desserts?
Shut up! I'm talking
And-
about beaver tails. So they're
Mental health, racism,
another name for them is
conspiracy
elephant
theories.
ears. It's basically just this crispy like
Overall,
bread
just disgusting
thing.
sex things. At the
with
same conversation.
cinnamon sugar on it, and then at beaver tails they put like sauce and like not sauce but like chocolate
Yeah.
sauce, and then like
I
banana
really hope your
and all
mic
that
quality
stuff.
is better than mine so that they don't hear what I'm saying.
It's
I
like fun.
hear everything that you're saying, and I have the same mic as you. So
That's not good.
So it's like
yeah, all
funnel
you were
cake.
doing was
That's-
interrupting me
Oh my god.
Now you're interrupting
as
Reno.
we're doing to Reina.
Hey, my hiccups are gone! Yay!
No, they're not.
It's because we insulted you.
Okay. uh,
I mean, as long as you keep laughing, you'll get them back.
yeah, that's true. That always happens. Whenever I laugh too much, I start hiccuping.
I'm glad you find the conversations that we're talking about funny.
If I yawn too loud, sometimes a little piece of my jaw or like something in the bottom of my
It
mouth.
cracks.
No, it pokes
Or
out,
pops.
and then I have to shove it back in.
Oh my god. Oh, I just thought it would pop. Like
No, it pokes
can-
out of like, you know how you have like that little semicircle of like kind of skin that you can like push up into your jaw, into your mouth from the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
it's like the skin.
What?
You know, you can like feel the outline of your jaw from the bottom, right?
okay. The outline of your jaw. Okay, I thought you
Yeah,
were like
and it-
what do
near
you,
like
you
the
can push it.
near like the middle of one of the sides. If I yawn too big, sometimes something pops out there, and I have to shove it back into my mouth.
I can't relate to that at
Like
all.
it doesn't like pop out; it just like pokes out the bottom of there, and I have to push it back. It's
My
kinda
jaw
painful.
cramps if I open it too wide. I figured that out when I was eating entire burritos in 2 bites.
Oh my god.
I once got my jaw stuck, and I couldn't fix it. Apparently I'm just like screwed up with my mouth, and I had to like push it back in because I was an idiot in like grade 4, and I was trying to eat like a cow. So I was putting the bottom of my mouth to the side and then pushing it to the other side like an idiot, and then my jaw got stuck, and I had to push it back.
Oh my god. What the hell?
I also choked on a carrot once, and my friend thought I was joking, so they didn't help me.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, at least you're still alive. I guess.
I
Yeah.
only choke on that. No, I'm not gonna finish that.
Dick. Have you ever made yourself pass out?
Yes.
How did you do it?
Drugs. Copious amounts of drugs.
I just did it by taking really
alcohol.
deep breaths, and then you crouch down and hug your knees to your chest, and then
My knees don't bend
Put your
that way.
you put your thumb in your mouth, and then you blow really hard on your thumb, and it passes you, and it makes you pass out.
My knees. I can't squat. My knees don't
Because
bend.
it suffocates your brain really fast.
Yeah. I know
And
what you mean.
then-
If you breathe in and out of your nose really hard a lot, you'll get lightheaded and dizzy.
I just have low
think
blood
that this
pressure, so if I stand up too fast from sitting down for long periods of time, my vision goes really blurry for about 3 seconds.
You
We
have low.
need to go back to Snapple facts because this is a terrible thing to teach
The fact
people.
that smiles back.
God.
That's copyrighted. You ruined
I
this.
said the fact.
He said
Oh.
the
The fact.
fact that smiles back.
Oh. Okay, my bad. I have dyslexia.
Yeah, he can't see words.
He can't hear words. He can't see words.
When it comes
He
to
can't
words, I just
taste
don't
words.
understand.
That our slogan, dyslexics suck?
How do
Oh
you spell
my God.
dyslexic?
E-Y slexic.
No, you should just. I'm surprised, Chris, that you didn't spell it
E-Y-S-L-E-X-I-C.
the same way you spell. Actually,
Wait.
no, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
Dick.
Dyslexic.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. But you know what? It's too mean, so I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
What did I say? What did I spell?
No,
Reina
I
always
was
has like
gonna-
a filter. Reina has a filter. If she says she's not
I
gonna
have a
say it,
filter.
then she's not gonna say it.
Yeah,
I have
it's
a
the
filter.
worst because she's always hiding insults and brewing your how she thinks.
Someone as smart as Reina has a vocabulary that can rip both of us apart.
Yeah, I'm too inept to have that kind of vocabulary.
I'm just waiting for the day when Reina snaps and just fucking goes off on both of us. That's what that I live to see that day so that I can truly learn how to insult someone.
And then after that, you're gonna kill yourself.
Oh my god, no, too far, too far, too far.
You'll write all the insults in your suicide note to your parents.
I'm not gonna write a suicide note to my parents, though. Do you think I can write?
Oh wait, you can't read.
You didn't let me finish my joke, asshole. You think I can write?
I feel like there's gonna be a therapist coming to your houses.
That's
I
not
already
possible.
have one.
Corona's happening.
What?
I have one online. I see you next Friday.
Okay. Oh my god. Too real. Too real.
Too real, dial it back, dial it back, dial it back. I mean, these
It doesn't
days...
help me with anything because I don't really know what my problem is.
Well, the more you
Well,
talk about
that's-
it, the more you'll figure it out.
That's great. I really want to figure out how fucked I am.
The therapist, like, all you have to do is just say whatever the like, just say everything and how you feel, and, like, the therapist is, like, their job, anyway, is supposed to be where they pick out certain things and the way you say something and topics that you bring up, and to really dive into that and pick it apart piece by piece. That's what the job of a therapist is. A lot of them just, like, nod their head and say, mm-hmm. Those are
I
bad
rely on the
therapists.
opinions of others to get an opinion of myself because I don't think about myself enough to give myself an opinion.
That's
Well, a
psycho.
therapist would be able to pick that apart, but I sure as fuck can't.
I definitely cannot pick that apart with my one semester of Psych 101.
I never took
But I
psych.
thought you were supposed to be the smart one.
Man, we just learned like the difference between negative and positive reinforcement and then negative and positive punishment. That's like the thing that I remember more than anything. And then at the end of the year, we
Oh, I
have to
thought you were
dissect-
talking about the podcast. I'm like, I don't remember learning any of that through this.
No, in psych. Oh,
Yeah, we're a very educational podcast here. We've already gone over
Apple facts and
mental health.
I think
Conspiracy
that should be our
theories.
thing. We start every podcast episode with a Snapple fact.
yes.
And that's
we should
plagiarism.
Start with a Snapple
No, it's
fact.
not. We
Isn't
just
it
don't have to say where it
trademarked?
came from.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it's
we
just-
just don't say. Oh yeah, we just say Snapple facts like 50 times during this stupid fucking podcast.
Hey, just because we say the fact doesn't mean we get sued. That's the whole point of facts is to spread them.
All right, fair enough.
If you're listening, Snapple, don't sue us. I have no money.
That doesn't mean anything to them.
Also, I've never seen your products, so
Wait, seriously, you've never had Snapple in your life?
no.
I'm butt chug
Oh my God.
Is it a
Snapple.
juice? Is it juice?
Well, so there's juice and then there's tea.
It's mainly tea. It's mainly tea.
No, it's
I
not
don't like-
mainly tea.
I don't
They've got like
tea.
fruit punch and strawberry kiwi and
Tea tastes like watered down water that's warm.
no.
What?
Have you never had like iced tea? Like
There-
I don't like iced
flavorful
tea.
iced tea?
Their iced
How do
tea.
you
Their
not
iced
like
tea.
iced
The
tea?
Canadian iced tea is not the same as Texas iced tea.
Okay,
Well, you
but
don't like
have-
Nestea?
This tea is fucking
love Nestea.
disgusting. Okay.
I love Nestea. But anyway,
All
like,
right.
have you ever had Have you ever? You have Starbucks. Like, have you ever gone to Starbucks?
I don't
and
drink
got-
Starbucks.
But well, yeah, okay, but have you ever drank Starbucks? Like, ever?
No, I've never had
Never?
coffee or
Oh my
like
God.
You've
I've had
never.
tea once.
You've have you? So,
You've never
wait,
had
do
a
you do energy
Frappuccino
drinks?
in
You've
your
never had any
life?
drinks?
No, I've never had energy drinks, coffee.
Oh
nothing.
my god! The first thing we're doing is fucking vodka Red Bull shots.
No.
When I
no.
inevitably meet you from some random event.
I don't know how, but yes.
Like, you guys are all gonna go to
When we
VidCon
go to Paris
together.
for some reason.
Oh yeah,
you
we'll
know?
go to
VidCon.
we'll go to Paris.
Paris? What the fuck?
No, I want to go to Holland so that I can do
I wanna
truffles.
drink Red Bull and vodka on the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh my god, ugly
That's my
American
dream.
party.
That's my dream date.
Everyone's gonna think you're American.
The rest of the world hates Americans.
Yeah.
America is the world's Florida. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, it is. But we have big guns, so no one fuck with me. Us.
Is that what Florida says to the rest of America?
Well,
No.
that, yeah.
No, they say we have Disney World.
And meth.
We have alligators in our pools.
And meth.
Oh yeah.
Florida, local Florida meth head.
I just like Disney World.
You just need to cut Florida off like fat from a fine
No.
steak.
But where will I get my meth from?
And where will I get Mickey Mouse?
Mexico?
Meth isn't made
No.
in Mexico.
I need
Meth is
Epcot
made
in
in
my
a
life.
trailer park by some white guy with no teeth.
Oh my God.
Walter White had teeth.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Don't hate me, but
He
I've
did-
never seen
He
Breaking
lived in a
Bad.
trailer though for a little bit.
Before he met the guy who makes fried chicken for a living. Yeah.
Yeah, I only watched the first like half of the first season, so I don't know
Oh.
anything. I might go back and watch it, so I don't really want.
It's a great show. You really should watch it.
Yeah.
I watched it
bitch.
2 or 3 times.
I'm sorry, I've only seen Black Bible 2 or 3 times.
I don't know
What
that
about
is.
Black Bible?
Like, we're talking about shows that we've seen a lot.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I watched all 7.
You guys know that Black
seasons
Bible is a hentai, right?
No, I don't know what that is.
I would just assume
No
that
idea
it was
what
the
that
Bible,
is.
but all the people are replaced with black people. It's Black Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's pronounced Jesus.
Technically, wasn't Jesus black? I don't.
No,
I
he
thought.
was Hispanic.
I don't know
He was
anything
from Israel.
about.
He
I-
was whatever Israel is. Israelian?
White.
He was a Caucasian.
Someone born in the Mideast is white.
Middle Eastern, yeah, exactly.
Wait, what's it
that's
called?
what that was.
Whitewashing?
No idea.
The term
I don't
for...
know anything about Christianity.
No.
okay?
The term for making everything like when white people steal other people's cultures to make it of themselves.
Colonialism?
Gentrifying?
I thought it was whitewashing.
I-
Well,
Doesn't
search up
matter.
what whitewashing. Oh my god! I had you know that grip thing that like the grip trainer, whatever the frick it's called.
No.
You don't know what that is?
I hear you
The
clicking.
thing with
Or...
the yeah, the thing with the 2 pegs and then like the spoil of metal, and then as you press it together, it works your... Anyway, never mind. Whitewashing.
It's just an American culture.
Whitewashing
right now.
is a
That's-
metaphor meaning to gloss over or cover up vices, crimes, or scandals.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
I mean.
Also, it's to paint a building.
Nope, I have no idea what I'm talking. Like I said, I'm dyslexic.
It's either to paint something or deliberately attempt to conceal unpleasant facts.
I think you meant gentrification.
Informal, defeat an opponent.
Man, I cannot wait until we actually get to like telling stories on this podcast.
Whitewashing was really popular in the 1900s, early 1900s. And it's slowly rising.
Yeah, slowly rising. I'm like it's popular now too. It stopped. There's no way it stopped.
No, but it spiked to 0.0000260%, whatever the fuck that means,
Alright,
think-
in
guys,
That's not
1906.
I think we're about to have to wrap up the podcast.
Oh, but I was having fun. We didn't even get to talk about video games.
Oh shit, that's gonna be what our whole thing is about, video games.
See you
Everyone,
next time where we talk for an hour and a half about video games.
and hopefully not anything else. that we talked
That's
about.
not gonna happen.
This is probably
That's
the
not gonna
worst.
happen.
Actually, this is the best introduction. It's leading everyone who doesn't want to have any context with us anymore. It's giving them a warning.
There's like no context in this entire thing. We didn't talk about us. We didn't talk about what we were about. We didn't introduce ourselves at all. We just immediately were like, conspiracy theories, racism.
I mean, that's what we're about, boy. Sexism.
No. Oh my god.
We didn't even get to transgender stuff yet.
Oh god, no! You can't, no.
Let's rip
I love
let's rip
transgender people.
let's rip apart this culture and rebuild it from the ground up.
Oh god. It's gonna be worse though.
Fuck you and fuck this podcast. Y'all have a good night.